A new thunder is rolling across the vast expanse of the Indo-Pacific. It's a sound that travels faster than any before it, a harbinger of a new era in warfare. This is not the sound of a distant storm. It is the sound of hypersonic velocity, and it has a name, Dark Eagle. The age of hypersonic dominance has arrived, and America has just revealed its hand in a high-stakes game that will define the 21st century. The stage was set in the sun-scorched landscapes of Australia's Northern Territory. Exercise Talisman Saber 2025, a monumental display of military power, brought together over 40,000 troops from nearly 20 nations. But amidst the familiar sights of tanks and fighter jets, something new arrived. Transported by heavy-lift aircraft from their base in Hawaii, elements of the U.S. Army's elite 3rd Multi-Domain Task Force brought with them a weapon never before seen on foreign soil, the Long-Range Hypersonic Weapon system. Its appearance was a deliberate, calculated signal to the world, particularly to China. But this wasn't a simple missile test, it was something far more profound. It was a demonstration that the entire system, the launchers, the command center, the soldiers, could be deployed anywhere, anytime, turning Allied territory into a launch pad on a moment's notice. This is the new face of power projection. So, what is the Dark Eagle? It is more than just a missile. It is a comprehensive, road-mobile strategic weapon. The name itself is a mission statement. Eagle for the master hunter, known for its lethal speed and precision. Dark for its purpose, to operate from the shadows to disintegrate an adversary's most advanced defenses. A full battery consists of 4 massive transporter erector launchers, or TELs, each carrying 2 missile canisters. This formidable firepower is commanded by a single mobile battery operations center. The entire system is designed for shoot-and-scoot tactics, making it an elusive and unpredictable threat. The missile itself is a 2-stage marvel of engineering. First, a massive 34.5-inch rocket booster, jointly developed with the U.S. Navy, provides the raw brute force to punch the weapon through the atmosphere. But the real star of the show is the payload, the common hypersonic glide body. This is the technological heart of the Dark Eagle. After the booster expends its fuel, this unpowered wedge-shaped vehicle is released to begin its silent, terrifying glide to the target, traveling at the very edge of space, far beyond the reach of conventional air defense systems. Imagine the kill chain. The command to launch comes not as a voice over a radio, but as a stream of encrypted data from the highest levels of command. A deafening, ground-shaking roar shatters the silence as the booster ignites, propelling the weapon skyward on a pillar of flame. Within 3 minutes, it reaches the cold, thin edge of space. Then, the critical moment. The booster falls away and the common hypersonic glide body is released. It is now a ghost in the mesosphere. An unpowered phantom traveling at over a mile every second. But it is not merely falling. It executes a series of unpredictable maneuvers, altering its course to evade detection. As it screams back into the atmosphere, the friction of the air creates a sheath of incandescent plasma, heating its shield to over 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit. For any defense system on the ground, it is an unstoppable, erratic blur. The impact is cataclysmic, delivered with such kinetic energy that the target is not just hit, it is obliterated. But this power was not born overnight. The path to the Dark Eagle was paved with public setbacks. A failed booster in 2021. A series of scrubbed launches in 2023. The world watched, and critics claimed America was falling dangerously behind its rivals. But this crucible of trial and error is what forged a truly reliable weapon. In 2024, the narrative pivoted, a successful end-to-end flight from Hawaii, and then, the final validation, a live-fire event from the Army's own launcher at Cape Canaveral. The system was no longer an experiment. As the battery commander declared after the Australian deployment, the Dark Eagle is truly ready to go. The Dark Eagle does not enter an empty arena. This is a global chessboard. China's DF-17, operational since 2019, is a strategic shield, designed to hold U.S. aircraft carriers and bases at risk, denying them access to the seas near its coast. Russia's Oreshnik, first used against Ukraine, is a strategic cudgel, a tool of intimidation that can hold European capitals hostage in minutes. These are not the same weapons. The Dark Eagle is America's conventional door kicker, designed to smash through an enemy's defenses to allow the rest of the joint force to follow. Each weapon is a reflection of its nation's strategy, and the game is now afoot. This is the new calculus of power. A world where the time between launch and impact is measured in minutes, forcing leaders into launch-on-warning postures. The speed, the maneuverability, and the terrifying ambiguity of these weapons create a new and dangerous form of strategic instability. They are the keys to the future battlefield, and the nation that masters them holds the stopwatch in a new global arms race. The shadow of these weapons now darkens every adversary's calculation, and the rules of conflict are being rewritten at more than 5 times the speed of sound. Understanding these weapons is key to understanding the future of global power. If you found this deep dive valuable and want to see more expert analysis on the technology that will define the 21st century, please support my channel. Please subscribe.